And I'm here today with my partner Lorenzo Fertitta to announce his retirement. For the last 10 years, more than 10 years, Chuck Liddell has been more than I could say. All the guys sitting up here, myself, my partners, owe a lot to Chuck Liddell. He's been, like I said, more than a friend, more than a fighter, more than a champion. And we're also here today to announce that he is becoming one of the top executives in the UFC. Chuck Liddell is now the new Executive Vice President of Business Development with the UFC. He's on level and on par with all the top executives. There's about 5 or 6 of us, and Chuck Liddell is now one of them.
All right, I guess I'm used to these, but not for this. So, excuse me. I want to thank Frank, Lorenzo, and Dana for everything they've done for me over the years and for the sport. And most of all, I want to thank my fans, family. But anyway, I love this sport, and I'm excited to get go to my new stage in my life, and keep promoting the best sport in the world. And the sport I love. So they give me an opportunity again to keep promoting it and keep doing stuff now that I'm retired. So thank you, everybody, and love y'all.
I have a question for Frankie. Frankie, can you tell me a little bit about evaluating Gray as an opponent now compared to where he was the last time that you guys fought?
We fought 2.5 years ago. We both changed as a fighter. He still possesses some of the skills that he had back then, and he's improved on them as well. So, I'm expecting a tough fight. He's undefeated, and I think it's going to be great for the fans.
And guys, so much has been made about this being a rematch, and you've each said, hey, we're different fighters. But talk about mentally the approach, knowing that, hey, you have a win over the champion, and knowing that, hey, you've got to fight a guy that has beat you before. How does that affect your preparation?
Well, for me, it happened a long time ago. It's done, so it's a new fight now. I'm prepared for this fight.
Absolutely right. He's got more fights in the UFC than I have fights overall. But I'll take my experiences in life over his fights any day. And the mental agility and the mental stress and adversity that I've had to overcome overseas will play a factor in this fight, and that's why I'm going to win on Saturday night.
I think I put on exciting fights. Fight a night 3 times a year, 3 times in my career. I go full force all the time. Maybe I can get a little better at pushing fights, but I'm growing too in that area.
I saw a quote attributed to you where you said after Akiyama lost to you, he ended up getting to fight Bisping, and you said, I fight Brian Stann, almost as if it was like beneath you to take the fight. And I was wondering if you could just explain that comment.
I'm not sure exactly where you're getting that one from. I'm really looking forward to fighting Brian Stann. I think he's an exciting guy. I think it's going to be a great stand-up fight. Definitely, I want to go on record and commend him for, everything he's done for our country as well, and I think it's an honor to get in there and fight him. He's been doing good. He's a tough kid. I never said it that way, It
was an MMA fighting story that I saw, just to...
Okay, well, Brian Stann is an excellent fighter. I like his style, and I think that our styles are going to match up nicely, My fights are generally pretty exciting fights, at least I'd like to think so. And I think come Saturday night, when me and Brian Stann get in there, you're going to have another fireworks show.
Frankie, on your fight biography, it lists your previous occupation as a plumber. Can you is that the case, and can you say how long you did that for before you became a fighter?
I've been laying pipe for for quite a while, but I was a plumber. I graduated college in 2005, and then I was plumbing until like my second, third fight in the UFC.
I don't like looking past any fighter anymore. Diago has my full attention, my full respect. I'm not looking past him at all. This fight, another fight, if Dana will give it to me, I would love to fight Mr. Jones again. And this time he will have my full respect. No arrogance will be in that cage. And I'll give him what it's worth.
I want to thank Gomi and his camp for taking the fight. I'm honored to fight a legend like Gomi. I've been looking up to him for years. Now I get to look down at him, when I'm helping him up off the mat after I ground and pound him. He's a legend. You get your classic wrestler versus striker. I'm going to take him down and put him where I know I can win the fight. And people see the exciting ground and pound. That's what got me here. That's going to escalate me to the UFC lightweight championship. For yourself.
He's definitely a good fighter, but I train hard and it's basically try to whoop his ass, don't get my ass whooped. So, but he's tough and it's gonna be a good fight. So we'll see what happens.